Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
New York Mets.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to go here, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Alvarez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 0-2. That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Next one misses, and a count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tapped up the first base side, and that's just foul. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center. Taylor sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cardinals 0. Mets coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. It's Sonny Gray.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Juan Soto. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That's down and in.
2 balls, no strikes.
And delivers outside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Outside, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
It
wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard, and now it's Mark Vientos. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
No strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Soto at first, 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Let's go, polar bear.
Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, Pete.
Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Is it in for the out?
Batting 5th, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side, McNeil fires to first in time.
Batting 7th, right fielder Jordan Walker.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And ball one to the right fielder. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. And there's a ball. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Gray back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6, designated hitter.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Center field. One away.
Batting 7th, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner. But what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. Never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
Batting
a very
8th,
aggressive
catcher,
secondary lead. So
Francisco
ball down the line or into the
Alvarez.
gap. will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Panama. And that's outside. And there's a foul ball. That pitch gets the inside corner. 1-2. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering way upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, center fielder Victor Scott
getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the
now
wall
batting,
with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Mason
that ball right
Wynn.
there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Mason Wynn. Out in front and foul to the left side. First and second here, no outs.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The other way, takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Burleson, the next to hit, fly to left his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor sizes this one up. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's the
Leading
veteran
off
second
for the
baseman,
Mets,
Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now
I
batting,
love how guys at this
shortstop,
level are able to
Francisco
slow the game down, whether it's in the
Lindor.
batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Walked his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1, and that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilson Contreras.
Let's go, New York.
You can do it, Matt.
Fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one the other way, and no one can get there. And that's going to get into the corner. Around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. On the board first, it's
Now
one
batting,
zip.
second baseman,
Mission
Brendan
accomplished there
Donovan.
as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Doubled in his first AB. Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take
Now
a
batting,
2-run
left
lead.
fielder,
A couple of hits in a
Lars
row for him
Nootbaar.
here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Cards
0-1
doing a
for
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That is upstairs for ball one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Young also getting ready. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 to count.
In the dirt. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the catcher up to hit. Ivan Herrera worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground to third. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Runner at first with 2 away. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Mason Wynn.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Herrera at second. Scott on at first with 2 down. Foul ball there. On the ground to short. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. Bottom 4, and
Leading
stepping in for
off
New York,
the Mets,
Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Foul ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And
Nope.
ball one.
Ball 1.
Pitch
Ball, that's
misses.
too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Mets.
And next for the Mets,
left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Scott makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field,
for
ready
St.
now for
Louis,
the 5th
the
inning.
designated
Now
hitter,
it's the
Alec
DH,
Burleson.
Alec Burleson. Senga back to work. And that one off the outside edge.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a strike. Ball 1 there. And Wilson down on strikes. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today,
Now
economical
batting, third
with the
baseman,
pitch count.
Nolan
Here's Nolan
Arenado.
Arenado. Outside, ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one in the air center field. Taylor ranging after it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one is inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in for a strike. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Francisco
Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air to left down the line. Nootbaar on the move. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching
Danny
for the
Young
Mets.
Takes over on the mound.
Number 81.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Come on, Danny.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Young goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
Outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
Come on, New York. Go running.
Come on, Danny.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder,
Jordan
Jordan
Walker.
Walker.
Let's go, Danny.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Come on, Mets.
Ball.
Let's go, New York.
Just
Yep, that ball went
missed.
out.
Let's go, Matt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of them there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Here's the
Mets,
second baseman,
second
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Come on, New York.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a
Oh,
little
that's
high.
high.
And the count is 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this
Now
one.
batting,
Don't want to wake a team
shortstop,
up with the free pass.
Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He is struck out and he is walked. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
McNeil gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he
Now
missed it right
batting,
there. And I'm
the
telling you,
right fielder,
he is going to be frustrated with himself
Juan
until his next at bat.
Soto.
Juan Soto now.
Let's go, New York.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Let's go, New York.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the
Man
count.
at first, one away.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Yeah, the
Nope, that's off
1-2
the plate.
misses
Ball
to
2.
even the count. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mark Vientos.
First and second, 1 out. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one missed.
That's a really good take.
And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Liberator, the lefty, warming up as well. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mets leave him loaded. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Daniel Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ivan
Leading
Herrera
off
digs
for
in
St.
now.
Louis, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Come on, New York.
New York, let's go. Come on.
First
Ball
offering,
one.
and it just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Let's go, Matt. All right, Matt.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Let's go. Put him away right here.
Right down to shoot. Strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in
Up
a
next,
two-strike
for the
situation,
Cardinals,
it's just
shortstop,
become such a
Mason
problem
Wynn.
for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Nunez picks over, and he's back in there. Herrera leads off first with one away.
Ball, that's out.
Let's go, New York. Swing.
That
2
one
balls,
way
1
inside.
strike. Hey! 2-2, Jeff.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
2 on, 1 out. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Leading off,
for
Jesse
the Mets,
Winker.
designated
The Mets
hitter,
in striking distance,
Jesse
but have some work to do.
Winker.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. Win. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a
Now
great
batting,
defense, you
center
have to deliver
fielder,
consistently. It
Tyrone
doesn't matter how
Taylor.
many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. A strikeout and a walk. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses down and away.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Out to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Talk about being
Now
able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little
Alvarez.
pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That misses
Outside,
off
that's a
the
ball.
outside edge. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great
1-1.
feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Up the middle, Donovan. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. Still down 3-0. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Nunez back to work. Pitch
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett up and throwing. Stanek, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Let's go, New York!
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1.
Let's go, Matt.
Slider misses outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped left field. Nimmo going back on it. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dedniel Nunez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
The
for
Mets
the
with a
Mets.
new arm on the mound. Ryan
Number
Stanek.
55.
They know that he can get a
Right.
right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Nolan Arenado. cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Second baseman Brendan Donovan.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs. Base is empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
JoJo Romero.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
For the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. 1 arm from each side out there and throwing. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next offering is downstairs. The Mets down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto now at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We go to the 9th at the plate. Jordan Walker. Stanek, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Up and in, and that's ball one. Action in the Mets bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the slider just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ivan Herrera.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Swings through that one for strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Popped in the air, left field. Nimmo pulls it down, 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, Center fielder,
2 out,
Victor
space is
Scott
empty.
II.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering in there. And that is 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. High to the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
Kyle
St. Louis.
Leahy taking over on the
Number
mound.
62, Kyle Leahy.
And stepping in for New
Leading
York,
off
Mark
for the Mets,
Vientos.
third
3
baseman,
strikeouts already. He's
Mark
0 for 3.
Vientos.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the
Now
bullpen is
batting,
following
first
suit. It's just a
baseman,
good day as a
Pete
manager or as a pitching
Alonso.
coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do
Now
when he
batting,
leaves the ballpark
left
after this
fielder,
one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nimmo, the
Off the
next to
plate, ball
hit,
1.
takes ball 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.